What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today, I think, once again, for the person who has asked a million times, I'm going to try and get the shield run off the ground, and to the other person who has asked for deicide a million times, I will try to also see if I can make that happen, because I think a decent combination for deicide would be something like Shield Skull. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. No promises or anything like that. I don't know what this run's going to end up looking like. Like if I find, like, Nat Legendary Magic Skulls, sorry to say it, but, yeah, Shield's gone at that point. He's just gone. Because, like, I don't think, I guess I probably could make a run like that happen, but that is not the ideal way to build Shield Skull at all. And if I'm going to be playing Shield, I want to make sure it's a nice run. So I don't think mixed damage Shield would be that good personally, so I would not do it. So yeah, just at the start of the run, I like taking skulls that maybe build towards requests that people have, but with no promises guaranteed that I will see it through. Crit rate's nice. Also, technically leads us in an anti-shield direction. Though shield can make crit work, obviously. Because crit, at the end of the day, is just damage amp. 50% damage amplification whenever you land it. So, like, technically shield can work with crit. It just... The typical crit builds that come to my mind when I'm building crit are not shield runs. But, like, let's say for instance hang on, oh my god, this guy. Let's say for instance, because I already have 25% crit rate, I find a Thieves Black Steel Daggers. That's one item slot that I have to use for it for 40% crit rate, which puts me at 65. That's like, you know, more than half the time when I'm dealing damage, I'm critting, and that's 50% amplification. So something like that on even a raw damage percent build can be super worth it. But, you know, who's to say that's going to happen? We don't know. For now, we're just vibing. Also, low roll door count, unfortunately. Don't like seeing that, but that's fine, you know. We've overcome the odds a million times. We can do it again. I've also had some straight-ass fucking steamer poop runs that were high roll door count runs recently, so... At the end of the day, it's a roguelite and RNG is RNG, and it can fuck you or help you, even if you have the RNG working in your favor or not, so... That's roguelites for you. That's why we love them. Ooh, that's an interesting start. I think we just save our money. Yeah. That's a good start, though. That's a pretty good item to find. That's not the legendary on your rotation up there. Doesn't really help us currently, but, you know, who knows? Like, all we gotta do is find a solar sword, and all of a sudden, that's pretty good. I can also feel the occasional crits coming into play right now. Despite not having a currently strong build under normal circumstances, I actually feel like we're a little ahead of the curve. It just sucks we got this guy as our opponent, because he's like the tankiest one, and he's going to take forever to beat. You should, yeah. The crit's really coming in handy. This would be a lot worse right now if we didn't have the crit. Boom. There we go. Pretty annoying, but you know, we're through it. Alrighty then. I'm gonna take the bone shards. Even though 5 bone shards don't really amount to much, I'm still gonna take them. Cause I love bone shards, baby. I love them. God, plate armor is still just the worst. Alright, can you like die, sir? Thank you. Early game shield runs always go pretty slow because he has just no swap that's good at the beginning of your runs. Later on, he gets a really good swap, but like at the start, man, this guy fucking sucks. That's why I don't recommend taking him as one of your starter skulls if you're new. If you're not new and you can win with anything, then you can take whatever you want. But like if you're a new struggling player and you're trying to get through the early game and you can't quite do it consistently, you're gonna want those good early game swappers, and shield is not one of those. So things to keep in mind. Does this give money? I forget. Yes, it does. Okay. It's one of the only, like, summon enemies that gives money. Like, theoretically, you could farm gold forever off of that, although enemies in this game drop, like, 0 gold, basically, whenever you kill them. So, it would not ever be worth it. Even with, like, the best gold percent gain items, I honestly still don't think you would do something like that. Unless you were just, like, trying to test stuff, in which case, have at it. Have fun. Go wild, kid. Alright, let's see. There we go. A little platform cheese for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm pretty happy with that. So that's good for raw damage percent. Like, even though it's an item damage or damage item, it's still good for raw damage percent because of the amp it gives you. So, still big fat W for potential shield damage percent run. And even on damage percent runs, like, as long as your item that you have that deals item damage is building up your stats, it's like, and has good inscriptions, of course, then it's like, I don't know, what's the harm in bringing a little item damage along too? No, he got away with my money. I even took damage to make that happen. That was me being greedy. Never be too greedy, guys. But also, I'm just min-maxing my damage taken so I can get the damage, or the HP buff. And you can't prove I wasn't. Uh-oh. Alright, sir, you gotta go. Also, I'm sorry I'm so sniffly, by the way. I'll take a drink of water after this. I think allergies are just pretty bad right now. My throat's dry because it's just been dry. But hang on a second. I will drink some water so I'm not too nasty for you guys. Okay, sorry about that. Genie. It's Genie Lamp. I don't really care for Genie Lamp. I was considering it, though. I think Genie would be pretty good. Though I suppose he's not a particularly good raw damage percent character. I did not realize I would have the item damage aspect activated of this already. We're taking quite a bit of damage here, actually. Can't say I like that. There we go. I'm not worried about Yiggy yet, but it could get pretty scary. Well, we'll take this since we're playing around physical damage more than magic. What we had there was the lunar ring, and that would not be a good thing to grab. But it is funny to see 2 Fulgent Dawn transformation items in one chest. Fulgent Dawn will be pretty nice here. I still don't know if we beat Yiggy to the ult here. Look, I mean, I have huge physical damage for this point in the game, and I still am not doing a lot of damage to this guy. Feels weird. Oh man, yeah. I don't think there's a chance that we're doing it. It's no big deal. I just gotta make sure I don't die, because that would be not good. Even though I do have the olive tree cudgel, I'd rather die on my own terms, if you can believe it. Don't lose reassembly if you can avoid it. There's, excuse me, better ways to die. Technically speaking, the omen we could have gotten was a better way to die, the lunar ring omen. But I'd rather have Fulgent Dawn. This could be a double ult. This is such a interesting position to be in right now, just because this runs so, in theory, strong. I think it's just Skul choice. More than anything, I think the Skuls just are like not good for this, or together like this. It's looking good for us to not have to go through 2 at least, which is not exactly a vote of confidence, but yeah. Yo, guys, we didn't have to go through 2 Yugi ults, dude. This run's popping off. All right, let's see. I'll take the succubus. I was thinking about taking the world tree seed, but I'll take a succubus. Oh, whoa, shit. Okay. What a start. Early melanophobia, which gives us lots of time to scale it, combined with OCD. That's scary, though. I gotta upgrade one of these guys, I think. And I'll just go ahead and put some bone shards into shield here. Because, it's been requested plenty of times at this point. I definitely need... I wish I didn't get the parry. But I definitely need a good skull here. And if we don't have that, OCD will just shred me to pieces. I'm actually going to succubus here. See, now our swap is actually good. It's doing damage, which is what we want. That was close. OCD was literally like a second away for Bronco. There we go. Alrighty then. We definitely need some gold percent gain to make these shops pop off. This is the next thing I'm hoping I get. Oop. Thank you, succubus. Like, we're so close to being really strong. Like, right on the cusp of it. It's just... more than anything, just, like, a couple inscriptions, I think. If we had, actually, no, we have courage. Never mind. Well, in that case, a couple items. We're just missing a couple items, and then we're Gucci. Did I open this? Yes. Alrighty. I'd like... Ooh, I'll take that. Ooh, baby. Okay, sweet. Going... Take that. I wouldn't actually mind having that too, but I can't afford it. That's fine, I suppose. Oh, I actually meant to take that Skul room, but that's fine. I think right now we're just experiencing the consequences of low roll door count. Because we don't have money for shops, and that's unfortunate, but the run is still getting strong regardless. The gold percent gain was a nice grab. Okay, I've got a parry off there, I guess. I think I got pushed backwards by the, like, the airwave, and it didn't... I acted like I didn't get the parry. Yeah. Shard of Darkness is not takeable here. I'll take this as, like, passive damage generation for OCD. Which can also fuck me, I guess, if I'm being real, but... I think it'll be more helpful than harmful 90% of the time. Hey, there we go. That's my that's my dog, dude. I don't know if ideally this becomes a raw damage percent focused run. But at the same time, in this early portion of the run, having a crit item like that after we already got Spokesman of the Mist buff, I think it can only help me. Okay, that was the HP. Beautiful. Don't really care for any of these guys as legendaries, so I'm glad one didn't pop out. Not that one ever would, let's be honest, but... we're not going to commit to Monkey yet. We're going to hold out. Pray for better times. My wife! Get my wife out of there. Now. Alright, they're getting her out, guys. My intimidation worked. Oh, right. I can't dash because of the stupid boots. Which means I probably should just awaken that guy and kill him. Oh, well, Fulgidon's about to grief me. Nar, my HP. Was that all of them? Oh my god, what a dookie ass fucking, like 2 chests, was it? I think that's literally all of them, dude. Straight dookie, man. Get it. At least my wife's here, or else I'd be way angrier. Thank the Lord. Oh! Oh! That's my boy! Alright, sweet. He's good at raw damage percent too. The only thing I don't like is, I don't care for the yellow or the orange bombs. That's it. Everything else, pretty freaking sweet. I've been waiting for Davy Jones, man. I fucking love Davy Jones, and he just would never show up. Bit of a hard character to use, though, for new players. I would recommend new players be a little wary of our boy here. But for me, I know how to use him, and I'm excited. I love Davy Jones. Yeah, we have Treasure 4 now. That's pretty good. Can... Oh, what the fuck? Do I want this? Not really. Yeah, just sell it. Get the money. Buy some HP. And from here, it's just about getting some good items. But with gold percent gain and with gold percent gain and with with some of the items we already have, we're off to the races in that regard. Excuse me. I do want to change my skill around, though. I don't like that I'm stuck with this, this yellow bomb, orange, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely Davy Jones's worst skill, in my opinion. But they're all fine. Like, you can make them all work just fine. It's just awkward to use. It also goes the worst with archetypes. Like, right now we actually have Bombs Away, which is arguably his best skill. It works the best with crit items. But what we want if we're going raw damage is we want Anchors Away, or whatever it's called. That's like an extremely high damaging skill. Very strong. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but that works too, I suppose. Bone shards. Okay. If I could get bone shards, we could be done building our skulls, and then I could just focus on building into lead or arachno scaling, dude. That'd be awesome. Oh, oh. Yeah, we missed it by 3. I'm cringing. Cringe, am I right, guys? I'm cringing. I'm cringing. I actually am. I'm not lying. I'm cringing. Why didn't that work? Oh, look at all that damage. Man, why is the cooldown on this shitty parry skill so long, dude? The devs vastly overestimate the usefulness of a parry skill. Alright, sweet. Take that. I must just be mistiming it, dude. I don't know. Okay, can you calm down, dude? Alright, I need to die. There we go. Very important to die there since we already have the olive tree cudgel, so it's like instantaneous value. And now we're schmovin'. We got 2 really good curses. We got well, olive tree cudgel awoken. See, that's something good. And we're about to get probably go-getter. Though my goal is to turn this into a more damage-focused run. The game should just make this easy for me and give me a good curse. And then we don't have to even think about stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this and take an inner malice. I'm swapping a lot, and this lets me swap even more. So... I'm gonna take Collection Desire, and from there, I'm just kind of hoping for like Shyness or something. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that one. This is just a dumb-ass minigame. Only if this is Mummy. But then again, this is a pretty good item. Alright, fuck it. I hate this minigame, though. It sucks. I don't get why the devs made this the way and I say this every time I'm in here, but it really is just that much worse than anything else in this game when it comes to, like, play the minigame, get the prize. It's so dumb. I don't know what they were thinking. Here's where it really begins. None of that before mattered. This is where it all matters. I think Davy Jones will probably be better here. I love when that happens. that shit's tight. Swap because I feel like I'm kind of fucking myself a little bit there. One thing I could do here is cast my skills to get some shield. Oh, we actually got out there pretty good, all things considered. Usually that goes a lot worse for me. Not too shabby, and actually a pretty good damage scaling item. We can get rid of this now. We're really starting to hone in on our craft. Nice try, bozo. Alright, there we go. That's what I like to see. No more commons, please. Only legendaries and uniques moving forward, and then we're so good. Me and you are going to get along just fine, game. As long as you listen. Okay? 679. We'll probably lose money on this. We did. But not too much money. One more. Alright, well. Is what it is. It's always a gamble. Life's a gamble. Kill him! Okay. Not bad. So far, I'm really vibing with this run. Oh, was that the Giga? They can't reach anybody. It doesn't matter, but it's annoying. Definitely got to be swapping as much as possible. We generate like 150 extra damage percent whenever we swap, so. Kill him, yes. Thank you. Alright, watch this, watch this. You guys want to see something cool? Okay, yeah, see? Cool, right? Yeah. Alright, I don't like that you're plate armor, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be as honest as I can. Plate armor, kind of cringe. Take that, bitch. Let's go ahead and kill this guy up here before I take any flowers from the halfling, just in case he deals damage to me. That's what I like to see. I'm glad I saw Davy Jones first so I could continue on this shield run, though. Even a minor heal here is nice. I'll take it. And you can fuck off. Take this. Alright, I missed her though. That's not good. Ooh, damn, Davy Jones. See, this is why I like him. And a million other reasons too, but I know he's a controversial character for semi-valid reasons, but I get that he's weird, but he's strong. I can accept weird as long as you're strong. And Davy clears the bar. Alright, let's upgrade our boy here. And now is where we become unstoppable. I think we're heading into Giga territory, guys. I'm going to be honest. It's looking pretty good. We actually max scale this immediately. Oh, no. We were off by 1. Which, you know, still pretty fucking good. Bone shards are flowing like waterfalls. Whoa, they thought that was hilarious. I gotta agree, it was pretty funny, but... We're dead. Whoa, relax. Where's my ability swapper, by the way, so I can get rid of this stupid parry skill? My ideal skills are Shield Smash and Shield Dash, I think they're called. 2 active skills that do something, but I'll even take the concentration skill over, like, what I have now. It especially feels bad because, like, half the time I feel like the fucking parry doesn't even work. Like, hello? Like, actually, though, like, what? I pushed it. I have to drink some water here in a minute. Again, my throat's starting to get dry, as you can tell. Excusez-moi, real quick. Alright, hopefully that helps. Let's go. Bone shards, please. Thank you. I'll take them all. Alright, we're at a point now where we can start considering getting rid of treasures, so let's see if we can find some good replacements. Is this one I care for? It does scale your damage. Sure. This is good on Davy. Maybe this isn't a raw damage percent run. It's starting to kind of feel like it could go a different direction. And shield would still be good, by the way. I don't think we're going in a crit item direction, though. Though it's not like I couldn't. I get 440 for this and 422 for that. It's not enough. I don't think we have to care about that. Buy courage on the pedestal. Alright, that's pretty good. I even have Mutant Plus. which is not something I've gotten to do in a long time, and it's actually a pretty good enhanced inscription. Also, arms, which I'm not really trying to build around, but it's just happening. And here is what we've been looking for. Though we are poor, that makes it a little harder to use. See if we can get lucky here. It's like the opposite of what I want. Perfect! Worth every penny. Holy shit. Alright, we're on a really cool run right now. I like this. These are the two skills I like. Because they both actively do something, and that's my preference always in this game. Oh, you ain't long for this world, brother. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm keeping it real, man. I'm sorry. Though I'm actually not sorry, but, you know. We'll let him think we are. Raise our karmic value a little bit by feigning being sorry. But I guess karmic value would realize you were feigning it, but look, okay, social brownie points. How about that? Because now the world's like, oh, dude, he's an empathetic king, dude. He's sorry he had to kill that guy. But I'm not. Not even a little. That's my secret. I'm always a piece of shit. No! Dude, we're doing so much fucking damage. Holy shit. What a run of Skul so far. Ooh, see? The raw damage percent's calling me. I don't care about arms. I care more about mutant than I care about arms, so get rid of that. Right. I would love to get rid of this, actually. You know what? Yeah. Get rid of that. We'll find a better route to courage for. Don't care about these curses. Gonna hold off because we don't need them right now. Hope for something better. Max that, and I'm going for damage next because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling kind of min-maxy here. Ah, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This run's got me hyped, man. Yeah. You. Bone shards. Oh, dude, that's so dead. Oh, wow, you lived. Melanophobia. Melanophobia got hands. Okay, I keep accidentally enhancing the wrong skill. Doesn't really matter, but it's just I want bombs away. Take that, bitch. Plate armor's gonna ruin everything. As it does. Whoops. Don't worry, I'll get the 2 HP. Thanks for the bone shards. Just keep those coming, please. Courage clone stamp is interesting, actually. Courage on the pedestal. I think it's time to ditch this. Didn't have any money? Wow. But now we have 2 pedestal slots we don't need. And those could very easily go to execute and duel. So we'll just go to the next shop with a bit of an awkward inscription layout and make it work in the next shop. All I know is this run's going places. Did I get the... No, we don't have a treasure chest right now. Okay. Awkward inscriptions. It happens. We're probably going to have to do some evil sword farming at some point, I feel like. Good job, boys. Okay, remaining ones here. You'll love to see them. Give me a nat legendary. Though you'll probably give me a unique. But uniques are nice. Please no dupe chance, though. I don't want that. Not on this run. Oh, no. Don't do it, game. Oh, no. That would be workable, though. I'll say that much. Thank God. That would be workable, but it would throw a monkey wrench in my entire run. And I would have to collect 200 bone shards to make it happen. Which maybe wouldn't be that hard because I have 2 legendaries I could get rid of. We already have pretty good arachno scaling, so that wouldn't matter that much. I still just don't want it to happen. If I'm getting a dupe, I want to get it early enough to where I can enjoy the dupe. Sir, just give up. You lose. Alright, I think we're almost past the point of needing bone shards. Well, no. I think we need 45. No, we need 30. Exactly, which means we probably get it here. How'd you get up here? Probably Giant's X. There we go. No more skull rooms. Remember, hacks. No more. We actually need money, too, so it kind of matters here. Oh, what are you guys doing? Now I have to waste my bombs away, dude. I don't even know what we want to see here. I mean, Olive Tree Cudgel would be huge. We'll look here in a second. It'd be nice if this was an item room so I can juggle something away. Oh, it is. Perfect. All right, let's have a look here. We'll probably juggle away the clone stamp. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching a little bit. All right, so hit, miss, hit technically, giga hit, hit, hit technically, and giga hit. So basically this and this are like the desired outcomes. Everything else is fine. We will juggle away this, I guess. It would actually be okay here, but I'm not going to try and fit something like that on this run at the last second. Although maybe I could have gotten rid of Inner Malice. That's pretty good. Now we got to figure out what we want to get rid of. But we had Courage 5, so we can get rid of a Courage item if we don't want it. Courage. And then the... Okay, we'll get rid of this. I don't like getting rid of that, but I think it's the play. We're pretty fucking strong. I don't know if I need to tell you guys. And we're not even done scaling because we're going to get Evil Sword soon. This run's going to be really strong by the end. Those 2 curses at the start were just like giga hits. And we've just been unstoppable ever since. Pretty crazy. We'll do a refresh. We'll do one more. Oh, I've been going in Skul rooms. Fuck. I'm gonna take Duel. Yep. Seems good to me. We'll save the rest of our money for the upcoming Act 5 shop. Yeah, I just autopiloted into some Skul rooms. It's not good, but that slime pretty much sorted out our items, so we're just that good now. Still shouldn't have done it though. There you go. No. Davy Jones makes that a lot worse. Otherwise, it might be takeable with shield. I always look for a specific pattern here. This is the pattern. 2 and then 1. That's what I always look for in this, and then I just spam until I win. Yep. Just in case you were wondering what the trick is there. There's probably multiple tricks, but that's the trick I've always gone to. Oh my god, I'm still going in rooms. Like, when did this become a high roll door count run? It's like, my door theory is really good, and it works, like, almost always. But then you just have these runs where, like, it just... like, a run that feels like a low roll door count run feels more like a high roll door count run. Which, I always try and say there's, like, in-betweens. Where, like, even if you get a low roll door seed, it can still have more or less doors than other low roll door seeds. So I guess it's just a high end seed. But you know, sometimes it just be like that, I guess. Right, we'll save our Giga cannonballs for John. And we're not gonna have to do as much farming as I thought we were. We actually don't have to do any farming technically. And I'm probably not going to, because I don't even think I don't think that Joan is going to last very long against us. And we got the statues going up to the the first hero, so I think everything is going to be just fine. Aw, dude. This run's fucking beautiful. This is what it's all about, guys. Runs like this. Hurry up and unbubble that, you bitch. I don't got all day, dude. She's gonna die so fast. Oh, big mistake, John. Huge mistake. Catastrophic mistake. You shouldn't have done that. I will take the money. I actually have a good amount of money for this last shop. Didn't think I would. Don't even know what to do with it, though. I'm going to take Withered Hand. That's pretty good. These are some damn good curses. Withered Hand pops off here, actually. Now, if I hadn't been a bozo and gone over by a little bit, we'd have a absolutely perfect Arachno Scale, but I'll still take that. That's good. God, and we're not even done. We're not even done, dude. Now we're even stronger. Look. Look at this. The humanity. Holy shit, man. I mean, at this point, like, I'm just gonna look for HP, I think. Take that. Yeah. See what's behind the curtain. Damn, dog. What a good Arachno Scale. And with that, this is my kit. I'm gonna go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. This is pretty giga, dude. This is, like, absurd. And the Quint. Yeah. This is one of the stronger runs I've had in a while. Like, just being real. The second I got those giga curses at the start, I just had a feeling, dude. And sometimes you get stuff like that and then the run doesn't pan out, but today it did, and it is very good. And I get to take an enhanced inscription. I don't get to take that often. That naturally services my gameplay style, so this is a Haxa run right here. This is like perfectly tailor-made for me. Do you like that platform cheese? I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, you got to... That was like more of a timing-based thing than anything. Also, it felt like he was being weird, but it could have just been that I couldn't see what was happening because of all the screen clutter. But it felt like he didn't jump up. Which would be very weird, not something I've ever seen happen. So I don't think that's what happened. I think it was just too much screen clutter and I didn't see it. Okay, you gotta die, dog. Like, you're right there on the cusp, man. Just give it up. Absolutely Jover. And that's just a taste of what's gonna happen to stupid Dark Skul. He's dead. And I'm gonna kill him. He'll see. He's gonna regret ever stepping up to me. Just stay in your box today, little bro. You're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. Not even slightly scared. I have like 400 max HP with no omens. It's like, if I lose this run, you guys can kill me. Anyway, we don't get to take this often, so I'll read it here. Increase physical and magic attack by 25% and attack speed by 15% upon swapping max 125 for attacks and 75 for attack speed. 25% chance to refresh swap cooldown upon swapping. So we can spam swaps without needing to play around awkward bone mechanics, which is something I don't like. Whereas Mutant Plus I do like, so. And the damage increase on this run is better than Amplificate. Well, no. Actually, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Because we already have naturally high damage scaling. But the increase is still good, so. And I'll take it. That's a little copium from yours truly. How you still going, dog? Just go into your ult already, bozo. You're dodging that? No, you're not. Fuck you, man. I'm just gonna run in there because I don't have to care. I'm just gonna start kicking his ass. Is that cool? Whoops. I think I don't have to care today. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Look how much damage I took, even though I was running in there like a fucking moron. Shield Skull can generate some HP. It's going to be pretty hard to get Tibia up here, but once again, I just don't have to care, like, at all. Not even a little bit. And guess what? I don't. I'm gonna do the Tibia min max here. Yeah. God damn, bro. Oh my good lord. Oh, oh, Tibia, please. You're after my heart here. So fucking just elbozo, dude. Well, I'm glad the Shield Skull person got the run they wanted, because like this is definitely a Shield Skull run to compete with the Shield Skull runs of all time. Goodbye, sir. You lose. What a weird... That was just the way the music cut out was interesting. GG's. Let's try and get this windscreen to be bigger. It's like as good as I can hope it to be, I think. Yeah, it's like, what more are you gonna do? That's just 1.8 for you and beyond. But yeah, that was a good run. Definitely felt pretty damn strong. I like playing around Mutant. Not something I get to do that often. Trying to think if there's any Mutant items I would have liked more than the ones I have. Because, like, normally you don't have Inner Malice at the end, but it gives you good damage for just swapping. Like I said, whenever I'm swapping, I get like 150 more with these two combined. Basically, it's like around that. Um, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like, I certainly wouldn't have wanted like multi-dimensional prism over those two on this run. So I don't know. Maybe someone will remind me of something that I'm not remembering in the comments. But more importantly than anything, our fucking curses were really good here. I'm not normally one to super love Withered Hand, but it was definitely good here. These two, just beautiful curses to see at the start. Obviously, OCD is very scary, but if you can overcome the scariness of OCD, it's just a really, really, really good curse. Um, I mean, Olive Tree Cudgel right out the bat, also really good. Same with Fulgent Dawn, we got that shit pretty immediately. And two Evil Swords, which I still would have preferred other dupes, but Evil Sword, not a bad dupe. I'll say that much. It's 120 damage percent plus a decent item damage, which wasn't really doing that much on this run, but still, it doesn't hurt. So, and also passive damage generation through dashing, which is also pretty good. And also my boy Davy Jones. I talked a lot about Shield, but I love Davy Jones, and it had been a long time since I gotten to play with him, and I'm very happy that I finally got to. Davy Jones is, in my opinion, very underrated. I think he's extremely strong. Hard to use, that much is true, especially for new players, because he has a weird flow of gameplay that's just unique to him. But if you know what you're doing with Davy Jones, he just tears through everything. And we didn't even have what I would consider the maximal Davy skills here. We had good ones, because you can't really go wrong with Davy, but I would have preferred Anchors Away and Bombs Away together. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. I don't really have too much else to say besides what I've already said, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.